Welcome everybody. And so here we are, ready to go. Hope you guys can hear me. Hopefully, with such a short time between, I didn't have time to break anything. But inevitably, something's funky with the streaming service. We are on our normal character build. I did a couple of level ups. We got Ninja up to max rank, and I grabbed Quick Hands. I don't remember what else I was going to do. Hey, Phil, how are you? I don't remember what else we were going to do on here, but those felt good to me. No, don't need Scrounger. Bloody Mess could be kind of fun at the last rank. Here you clear, fantastic. Omni Ravens of Sinister, hello, good evening. I keep meaning to do the charity mod, and I think we're right next to it, so we might actually do that right away. Or at least start it and do the first part of it. Let's see, and then we've got State of War, of course, and I keep forgetting to do the Warcraft tutorials. So we have a lot to do. Now I feel like at this point, with how deep we've gone with Sim Settlements 2, that's what we're now trying to get the whole of Fallout 4 to feel like the dream game, at least story-wise. Some of our mechanics still a little bit rough around the edges. I'm liking HQ more and more now that we have the automation, though I still think it needs a few things. The assault system, I think it needs a lot of bug fixes still, and then it needs some variety. I think that while the addition of the reinforcement system is nice to make the battles, to stretch them out, it gets, I think a lot of people have told me, and I kind of agree with them, that it can feel a little bit repetitive. So we definitely need to shake up some of that, but we're not done yet. We've got plenty of time left to keep tinkering away. All right, let's see. HQ radio. Let's see. What does he have to say?
It is good to see our...
Whoop. What happened? What happened? All right, well, let's try that again. Did I not? I think I need to hotkey this thing. All right, let's try that again. HQ radio, favorite. Well, we can't get rid of jet. That would be crazy. What are we not using very much? I guess we're not using the camera very much. That'll work.
I am pleased to see that we now have facilities to work on armor. I expect that this will have a positive impact on our survival rates.
Oh, this is just his generic loop. So yeah, I think the objective just didn't clear up on State of War.
What's on your mind?
Oh, that's odd. Okay, well, there's something funky going on there anyway. But it's funny, I actually have some fixes coming to HQ Radio. I found some bugs that are fixed on my alpha build, but we are currently running on the live build on this computer. If you're reading this, then you're ready for the job. Good. Or you're someone else, in which case I got a job for you. Here's what I need. Track down my dog's body Cabbage, who's busy poking around south of Fort Hagen. Somewhere near the lake there, if you hit the glowing sea, you've gone too far. If he's alive, bring him back to me. If he's dead, gather up whatever gear he's got and bring that back instead. Should be a map to my location on the corpse, or if he's alive, I guess you could just ask him. Stay sharp, Angelo. P.S. Don't forget the first part of your payment. Finish the job, and there's more where that came from. It's so funny, every time I watched people play this, nobody knew what a dog's body was. It is apparently British slang that we didn't really have an editor. We just we just wrote it. Whoa! What you got there, buddy? And where did it disappear to? I didn't know he could carry entire rifles. That's pretty funny. But yeah, dog's body, I believe, is like kind of somebody just does all your BS work. Person who is given menial tasks to do, especially junior in an office. Yeah. So, in other words, it's like a grunt. Somebody doing the grunt work, the cruddy jobs. All right, let's see. So that is gonna take me to find Cabbage, which is actually pretty close to here. What's this one? Capture Gunner's location. We're not ready to do Gunner capture. I want to do Aid Memoir before we capture any more locations. Yeah, we can bop down there and do this. All right, on we go. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of the charity mod playthrough, and then we will pivot over to continuing with Magnuson's latest quest for us to go try and search up some things to help with his memory. Oh god, what, oh that must be the electronic club, right? Oh, that place has always got insane rads. One more. Nope, not Dr. Cabbage. Where's everybody else? Oh, I see you. Oh, false collision.
Deceiver, Atom will reveal you.
Whoops. Come on, peek around. There we go. Oh man, I'm running low on shotgun shells. Any in here? So this is all actually a player home, so I believe this is all linked up to... I don't know if it's linked to a chest or if it's... I guess he just said I can use the workshop, I think. Hold on, let me see here. I think I can transfer stuff in here and then it'll connect to the other workbenches. Here we go. Time to wake up, buddy.
Hey there.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You have no idea what I've been through. I thought I was a goner. I mean, they were savages. Actual savages. This is like something out of a nightmare.
Uh-oh. Missing player dialogue.
Me? All right.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the bug list.
Fine, all right. Physically, I think I'm intact, but mentally, I might need a few years of therapy. Wait. Angelo sent you, didn't he? Of course he did. Typical Angelo, always thinking I need rescuing. I mean, sure, it looked bad, but I was handling it. I had a plan. Well, sort of. But still, I was just about to make my move, you know?
If you say so.
Yeah, well, I do say so. You just caught me at a moment. Everyone has those, right? Anyways, thanks again, I guess. Oh, jeez, where are my manners? I just realized I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Cabbage. Nice to meet you. Circumstances notwithstanding. Okay, we should probably head back to Angelo. I'll mark where he is on your map. Right here, see? Not too far. But, ow! Oh, I think I pulled something during that whole ordeal. Oh, my leg. Oh, or my back. Oh, or maybe both. I don't know if I can make the trip in this condition.
Well then, let's get moving.
All right. If we have to, we have to. Just don't expect me to be fast. I'm practically limping here. Let's go. The sooner we get to Angelo, the sooner I can rest.
Now, I wasn't there for the... Whoops. I wasn't there for the recording session because I was in the middle of streaming when that was going on. But I remember when we were talking about the character, George Costanza came up as a motivation. And so now, even if that wasn't the motivation for Mike, who voiced the character, that is in my head every time I hear Cabbage speaking. I just automatically put a George Costanza into my brain. So I'm going to just bring Dr. Cabbage with us for a while. He can just hang out. Add a little bit extra flavor to combat. So let's head over to downtown here. All right, so now we're pivoting back to SS2 as planned. The Charity Mon was just, we happened to be right around the corner from the first two parts of it, so figured we knock those out. Magnuson's hat, we'll take it. Seems Dr. Magnuson had himself a date tonight. He was so enamored with her he forgot his hat when they left. Can't say I blame him. She was quite the looker. Make sure to return his hat the next time the good doctor visits, or maybe he can hang it on one of the walls instead. Hat of Carl S. Magnuson, America's most famous astronaut. All right, what is next here? All right, we're gonna walk south a little bit. Maybe we'll take Cabbage to fight Swan. Better save before I do anything stupid like that. Phil, in my second playthrough of Chapter 3 now. It's my favorite chapter. Awesome. It's gonna get better. Well, at least these guys went out feeling happy. Oh, poisoned wine. Never mind. It looked like everybody just drank themselves to death when the nukes hit.
Ah, Madison. looking as lovely as always. Care for a Nuka Dark?
Good evening, Magnuson.
I assume this impromptu meeting means a decision has been reached?
Yes and no. Given our current partnership with Robco and your less than amicable parting, there's been discussion regarding the ethics of recruiting your services.
Ethics? Not a word I'd expect to hear from Vault-Tec. Let's cut the crap, Maddie. You wouldn't have come all the way here if it was just to say, no deal. Your higher-ups simply think they can get more out of me. And they're not wrong. I know how this game is played. Fine. On top of guiding your attempts to replicate ASAM technology, I'll also see about getting 111's cryotech up to speed, but that is all.
And if my superiors ask what, precisely, you're wanting in return?
Then you make up some plausible-sounding lie. After all, that was part of our deal, Madison. No records, no oversight, complete autonomy. Vault-Tec keeps their nose out, and I do the same in return. No reason for either party to pry too deeply into the other's affairs, or secrets.
You really do know how this game is played.
Well, when you've been around as many politicians as I have, you learn a few things.
You have yourself a deal, Dr. Magnuson. Excuse me, do you have a telephone I can use? I have an important call to make.
Of course. This way, Miss St. James.
I love every time I hear one of these holotapes, I gotta give a shout out to Cyvirus. Does such a great job with those little radio plays. They feel like really grounded. Really feels like you can feel it coming from a room, like with the background sounds and such. It's a shame though with Bethesda's dialogue system, we have a really hard time getting the background sound to just lay down as like a solid track with the NPCs talking over, so it ends up kind of breaking apart. But still sounds great. Uh-oh. Oh, that's cabbage. Jesus. Oh, missed.
More blood for my tarp!
More blood for my tarp. Jesus. I forget that a lot of the miscellaneous lines were written by chat sometimes. So if cabbage sounds a little random, it's because we had a lot of fun. We wrote his dialogue in real time and let chat vote on lines. It was hilarious. I wish I was there to hear it all being recorded, because I'm sure Mike had a lot of fun with being like, you want me to say what?
I'm glad that's finished. Heading a vacation.
Oops. It's not child labor if they're your own children. What was that little note I just found? Horn letter? I think it was this. You know how much I miss you, but it's too dangerous to stand out in city. At least I know you're safe. If your mind's really made up, then be careful. Travel at night. Stick to the river. Whatever you do, don't go into the common. Sorry, Mikhail. Okay, and then I think we got one more place to visit. Somewhere over here. Important show tonight. Whole house has been booked by our special guest, so let's put on our best performance yet. Remember, end of Act 3, Scene 3, enter the audience and present the rose to Dr. Magnuson's lady friend instead of the Countess. Her name is Madison, so the line now reads, a gift for you, sweet Lady Madison, a pale reflection of beauty next to your own, but I beg your indulgence. You got that? Good. Rehearsals will begin at 2, after party at 11, alcohol provided. Oh, I gotta take it, probably. Oops, that's not what I want. Sure. Take that. Don't need a bowling pin. Wait for Magnuson to call you. Okay, I think that happens outside.
Well?
It's going through the postal service, so it's always a question mark, whether it makes it anywhere.
I came across a holotape.
Excuse me, do you have a telephone I can use? I have an important call to make.
Of course. This way, Miss St. James.
Well, I'll be a Chinaman's uncle. St. James isn't a place. It's a person. A very specific person. Madison. Yes. Yes, I remember now. Madison St. James, Chief Procurement Officer for Vault-Tec. She was the one who recruited me after Robco gave me the boot. She helped salvage my project.
Oh, I think Cabbage bumped me out of range. You jerk. Alright, well, this is why we have this hotkeyed.
She was the one who recruited me after Robco gave me the boot. She helped salvage my project.
What's this project?
By now, it's possible you've already uncovered some smattering of information. I suppose there's no harm in sharing a little more. You see, before the bombs were finally dropped, a lot of us knew the day was coming. The end of the world, or at least the world that was. Individuals, corporations, governments, they all prepared for the worst. Ways to survive a nuclear apocalypse. For example, Vault-Tec had their vaults, Pulowski with their preservation shelters. I, however, had a better idea. As grand as it was attainable, all I lacked was the means. That's why I approached Robco with my idea, and later, why I agreed to work with Vault-Tec. But things didn't transpire quite as I anticipated. For now, that's all I care to share.
Do you know her?
You could say that. We dated for a time. Good Lord, I can't believe I almost forgot about Maddie.
Do you remember it now?
Yes, I do. I remember where I hid what you'll need to hijack Atomic Rain. Obviously, Miss St. James was not the location, but she was the one who granted me access to it. The technology you need is hidden in Vault 111. That's where you need to go.
You've been to a vault?
To say I was simply there does a disservice to my genius. After all, I'm the one who got Vault 111 operational.
Could you elaborate?
It was part of the deal I struck with Vault-Tec. They were desperate to get their cryogenic suspension pods working, and I was desperate for the resources to complete my project. But I'm no fool. I had my suspicions regarding the true purpose of the vaults. But in the grand scheme of things, 111 seemed relatively benign.
What do you know about Vault-Tec?
More than they would like. Early in my military career, I had the chance to witness the kind of company Vault-Tec was. I had already seen my fair share of warfare, death, killed others with my own hands. My heart was hardened, you could say. But even to someone like me, Vault-Tec's callous attitude towards human life was shocking. Years later, when I entered the private sector, I made a promise to myself to avoid any association with them. A promise that, much to my chagrin, I would break.
Good work, Doc. I know the way.
Of course you do. And if I might add, I'm quite impressed by your attitude. There's not many who possess your composure and drive. I shall make contact with your partner. You'll be requiring his assistance. I'll have him meet you by the vault's entrance. And about returning to 111. I understand this may bring up some complicated emotions for you, but I assure you that this is necessary.
It's okay. I can do this.
Your professionalism serves you well. You have your assignment. I suggest you make haste. Oh, and don't forget to bring the Steno.
Okay. You got this, Cabbage. Take him on. What are you guys fighting? Alright. What was that? I don't understand why I can't hit any of these guys. I'm out of here.
There you are. Hey, welcome. And you brought back Cabbage. Hey, for the most part.
Oh no!
Scathed.
Look, I've got the janky.
I'm not just saying.
I got the
that,
janky version of it on this computer.
Here.
All right, hold on. We got to hold on. We got to quit out.
There you are. Hey, welcome. And you brought back Cabbage. Hey, for the most part, unscathed, impressive. And I'm not just saying that to butter you up. Here, as promised, the rest of your caps for a job very well done.
Angelo.
I think the
seriously,
face is still
that
weird.
task you sent me on?
Hold on.
Way too hard, man. I mean, I thought it was gonna be a quick in and out job, but no.
Yeah. We can talk about
Yeah, it's still doing the weird thing. What is going on? I must have loose files on here. Hold on, I have to
first
solve this. This is so weird. Let's see if we get flappy lips.
And you brought back.
Hey, there it goes. Now it's working.
Hey, for the most part, unscathed, impressive. And I'm not just saying that to butter you up. Here, as promised, the rest of your caps for a job very well done.
Angelo, seriously, that task you sent me on? Way too hard, man. I mean, I thought it was gonna be a quick in and out job, but no.
Yeah. We can talk about your ineptitude later. But first, you are something special, huh? That's why I kept an eye on you. Sent that robot to track you down. You're clearly capable, able to handle yourself. How'd you like a steady gig? Working for yours truly.
You've been watching me?
Well, no, not really. I just sent the robot out with a bunch of holotapes, hoping someone would listen to one. And think they were specially chosen. You'd be surprised how often that kind of thing works. Just make a big fuss of someone. Give them a little like, the anointed one, or the only outlast. And they'll pretty much do anything. But seriously, you proved yourself when you rescued Cabbage. And as far as I'm concerned, well, you're...
When you rescued, period. The cabbage got spell checked out or something.
Depends. What's in it for me?
Look at you. Unafraid to ask the important questions, huh? It's a very admirable quality, if you don't mind my saying. Now, of course, there's more caps in it for you, but, you know, that's not all. You see, working for Angelo has more than a few perks. But we can discuss those specifics later. The most important thing for you to know is that by working for me, you'll be making a difference. You'll be helping those whose lives would otherwise be, you know, irreparably damaged by the violent, callous raiders of the Commonwealth.
It's always good to help people.
Makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, does it not? Let me ask you something. Do you know the life expectancy of a raider in the Commonwealth? I'll tell you this much. It's not good. Yet no matter how many die, there's always more to replace them. And the cycle continues. To be quite frank, I've no idea where they all keep coming from. But I have a solution to the raider problem. One that takes into account the seemingly endless supply. I speak of the opiate of the masses. Religion. If I can convert enough raiders to a new religion, one that controls and guides, well, I believe the raiders of today will become a thing of the past.
Sounds good. Where do I sign up?
Your eagerness is appreciated, but no. You do not sign up. For you see, it's the task of you and me, and I suppose Cabbage as well, to lay the groundwork for this new religion. We are not followers. We're leaders. And if you will join me, we can begin preparations for all this right away.
Can you explain how this thing is actually gonna work?
There'll always be raiders. Always. It doesn't matter how many you capture, maim, or kill. There's always more to take their place. So that's why we try something else. We spread a religion. One that teaches them ethics and morality. I'm no fool. They'll still be raiders. But we can help guide them to, you know, a less destructive path. Provide a moral framework with which to, you know, lessen their impact. And the best part about a religion, once it's big enough, it'll spread and maintain itself, automatically indoctrinating any new would-be raiders who may arise.
I guess it's worth the risk. Let's do this.
Exemplary. Hey, you're a fine citizen of the Wastes. No doubt about it. Now, first things first, excuse me.
Is something wrong?
I beg your pardon. An unfortunate cough I can't quite get over. As I was saying, before we can establish our new religion, we have a rival faith we must take care of. The Children of Adam. You heard of them? A small chapter's been attempting to indoctrinate some of the local groups. And we can't have this. It'd only make the raiders more dangerous. So you need to take care of them, if you follow my meaning. I mean, I do it myself, but as you can see, my health, it's not the best right now. So here, take this. That's my personal firearm. Should help you in your task.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Children of Adam recruiters have been traveling around certain areas, attempting to enlist lone raiders. I'll add where they've been spotted to your map. Track them down and, you know, do what you have to. Oh, and you may find the leaders of these induction squads carry holotapes, part of their holy doctrine, I believe. Bring these back to me. May help enlighten me to their recruitment methods. Cabbage, make yourself useful. Help out our new friend here. See if you can redeem yourself from your previous embarrassment.
Great. Just great. Another job. I guess I'll tag along and help you out. Unless, of course, you tell me otherwise.
You're doing good work here today. And together, we'll bring about a change for the better.
Send dog meat. Oh, I don't want to send dog meat anywhere. All right, we'll send him to Red Rocket. That's fine. We'll take cabbage for a little bit. Oh, I just got a achievement, even though I'm playing modded. Oh, it's probably because I have script extender that probably bypasses the issue. Man, this every time I see this mod played or play it myself, it's like, it's amazing that we managed to get it done so fast. All right, I think we're gonna head to Red Rocket and pick up dog meat. Poor guy. Thinks I abandoned him for cabbage. All right, I'm gonna find a. Well, speaking of beds, wait, how many beds do you guys have? You guys have plenty of beds. Oh no, you don't. Okay, you need some beds. I gotcha. I gotcha. We'll just manually build some beds in here since this is an outpost. Look at these nice beds you guys get too. I am a generous warlord. Okay, so, oh yeah, we were waiting for dog meat. I was gonna go to sleep, and then the guy mentioned beds. I was like, oh yeah, we should get you some beds, guys. All right, so let's sleep till morning and see if dog meat appears.
Oh, hey. I got a call through the comm array. From Magnuson, of all people. Said to grab my tool belt and meet you here. What's going on?
What did he say?
Let's see. It was something about hijacking some kind of rain satellite to launch bombs at the gunners. And that I was to meet you at Vault 111. The explanation I got was kind of brief, but it did seem important, so here I am. Although, still not entirely sure why.
Well, we can find out the answer.
Ah, there you are. I assume you're at the vault. Good.
Hey, Dr. Magnuson? Jake speaking. If you don't mind my asking, what exactly are we doing here? I mean, I get that we're gonna hijack a bunch of satellites to blow up the gunners.
Have no fear, my friend. All shall be explained.
Toddler, thanks for following.
Okay, let's hear it.
Your summation of the plan is correct, if a tad nebulous. We shall indeed hijack the atomic rain satellite, but in order to do so, we must establish a connection to the satellite network. And for that, we'll have to replicate a pre-war mainframe.
What, like a supercomputer? No problem. I've got a few ASAMs with me. Just send over some blueprints and we can start construction right away.
Whoa, 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 whoa there, Sonny. Hold your horses. I'm afraid those paperweights you call ASAMs aren't up to the task. That's why I've sent you here.
How does this device work?
Prior to the bombs falling, atomic rain was controlled by a system known as ECAM. At its core, ECAM was just a large room of networked computers, constantly communicating with the satellites it monitored and occasionally issuing commands. However, this communication was heavily encrypted and required real-time decoding. And that's what this supercomputer we build shall do.
Go on, Doctor.
Now, as you're both aware, ASAMs enable even the mentally deficient to construct fairly elaborate structures with great proficiency. But what you may not know is that the devices you've been using are not true ASAM sensors. Robco stole my designs and simplified them, bastardized what should have been one of the greatest technological breakthroughs into a cheap product. But if we're going to build something as complex as this supercomputer, we're going to need the real McCoy. We're going to need an ASAM sensor built to its original specifications.
Let me guess.
Yes, that's right. We'll find what we need right here. Go ahead and start the vault's entry sequence. Head inside, and I'll guide you the rest of the way.
Wait, why don't I have a weapon equipped? Oh, that's right, because I was temporarily showing off the, whoops. Excuse me, doggo. The weapon that Nihar made.
So this is Vault 111. Looks in pretty good condition, all things considered.
Oh, Jake needs medical treatment. What kind of disease are you suffering, buddy? We'll just take a quick break and take care of that for you. There we go. Jake's been treated for diseases. There we go. So, yeah, that's the one. The surplus network from your settlements to the HQ seems wonky. Yeah, I have not fixed that because I still don't know why it's happening.
Set the vault's comm system to our radio frequency.
Already on it.
Yes. There we are. Much better. Now, start working your way towards the cryo chambers.
Trying to find if the holotape got added to my existing save. It does not look like it. Okay.
Before the bombs fell, I hid a holotape containing the original schematics for a number of my inventions down here, including the ASAMs. That's what you'll be looking for. This holotape.
Small problem, Doc. Looks like the vault security has kicked in. It sealed the way.
Well, if you're where I think you are, you should see a fire control unit near a doorway.
Yeah, we see it.
Block the intake near the bottom. It'll trick the vault into thinking a fire has broken out. Should open the Overseer's emergency escape.
Bingo! That did the trick. But wait, if there was a fire, shouldn't the door have remained closed?
Yes, it should have. But Vault Tech were never big on fixing design oversights. That's why they resorted to bringing in people like me.
Well, okay then. We're heading in.
So this right here, this sequence, is how I discovered, or I finalized the information we needed to solve the interior nav cut bug. So for the longest time, we were building out the Neil quest. And you can imagine how complicated it was to get Neil to path like he does, like to just do all those precise movements in a Bethesda game. And it was even worse during dev. For the longest time, he just would not do what we would tell him to and couldn't figure it out. And then I had trouble with this quest of getting Jake to actually walk where he was supposed to, because he's supposed to kind of do like a walk along from here.
Anderson,
and he would get stuck
Vault 111?
right here every time.
In a manner of speaking. You see, Vault Tech were struggling to achieve successful cryogenic suspension. Test subjects were being prematurely thawed out, resulting in tissue damage and cellular bonding with the consistency of runny oatmeal. I have a background in the field of cryogenics, so I offered my expertise in exchange for supplies, and the funding for my pet project.
This isn't the first time you mentioned this project of yours. Would it be out of line if I asked what it was?
Yes, it would.
So, I, excuse me, I don't know what gave me the idea to test it, but I started figuring out whether the coordinates were in here and like where he was getting stuck versus where it was in HQ. and just did a bunch of tests about, because the only place that should have a dynamic nav mesh where it would be blocking,
Damn it. We got another sealed door.
only place that it should be blocking would be, or should the nav mesh should change
You're
in
in
settlements.
the Overseer's office, yes? You should be able to override the door controls from in there. Take a look around.
All right, you guys done talking? I'm trying to explain something. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Magnuson. Anyway, I don't remember what it was that sparked the idea to check it, but it was just so odd that the way it was walking, I was absolutely certain I had not touched this nav mesh at all because it's a vanilla cell. And then started doing some tests of, okay, what happens if I build things in home plate, and then was able to confirm, like, roughly in home plate, because it's such a small thing, where in the same, like, units the world space would overlay with Vault 111, and then tried to make an NPC path there, and it wouldn't. And fortunately, there are a lot of, smart people who know how to do stuff, like, while monitoring the engine code, and somebody was able to verify the issue. Now, if we are, hopefully, I hope we will one day see a fix to that from Bethesda natively, because Xbox players are kind of SOL right now on that.
Hey, you got the door open. Good job.
There's another quest. The other thing with that is because I struggled so much with that problem in this quest before we figured out the solution.
But I would like to know why you'd hide your invention schematics down here and not someplace else.
Some of the quests got reworked a little bit.
I can respect a curious mind. I'll answer that query. It wasn't only that holotape I planned to hide down here, but myself also. I reserved the use of a cryo chamber, part of my payment from Vault-Tec.
You were gonna freeze yourself down here? Why?
I had set plans in motion that would take some time. Until said plans had seen fruition, there seemed little point in remaining conscious.
But you never made it to the vault. Did you run out of time to make it down here, or?
No, I chose not to come. I discovered Vault-Tec never intended for me, or anyone else, to leave Vault 111. We were all to stay on ice. Permanently. Why
So
does
it
that
was
not surprise me?
was a stressful quest to work on.
Fighting back against the gunners, I mean.
You know the Gunners have an employer, yes? But do you know what it is they've been employed to do all this time?
Can't say that we do.
Where are you going, Jake?
To the best of my knowledge, the Gunners' contracted responsibilities are twofold. 1. Locate and secure components of a particular pre-war technology. And 2. Devise a way to deliver said technology to their employer. The late Captain Wes had already fulfilled the second part of the contract, and this new Captain Lamont is very close to completing the first.
Jake, what are you doing?
What's that got to do with...
Yeah, see, I wonder if I don't have the interior nav cut installed on this, because he looks to be suffering from this bug.
Tapes.
I don't know where he's going, but it's not the right way.
They were a core part of my project.
So that's why you're helping us. The Gunners are messing around with something that was important to you. It's personal.
My boy, this goes far beyond personal.
Nope. Where you going, bud? You gonna follow me now? What do you think, Jake? I think now he's following me. Yeah, I wonder if we have the nav cut bug on this save. And I don't have the thing installed. I don't know where he's going. He should not be here. Hey, buddy, follow me over this way.
Hey, we're seeing a bunch
There
of
he
those
goes. There he
pods.
goes.
I think we're in the right room. What now?
Find and open my cryo chamber.
Okay. How do we know which one is yours?
It'll be the chamber I'm not in.
Right.
So it's funny, the sound is different because it has to, like, normally when we do HQ radio, the way we do it is we spawn an invisible, whoops, we spawn an invisible NPC in front of the player that acts as the radio, but that doesn't work while you're moving, so we had to switch it over to broadcast out of the player as if it's their Pip-Boy, and it just so happened the thing that, at the beginning when you get down to the vault, where Magnuson's like, switch over to this comm or whatever, I don't think that was even to cover that up. I think that was just like a happy accident. Like, I think Sir Rick just did that because, like, oh, that'll be an interesting thing if, you know, if they have to switch the signal to something that works better underground. And then also I think there's a moment. Oh yeah, there's also the moment when you're down underneath where you lose signal. So I think that's foreshadowing it. But it just worked out also to cover up the fact that the sound, where the sound is coming from, changes so dramatically.
It's open. What do we do now?
Next, you'll have to remove a component from the steno.
Oh, right. You mean that magnet rifle of yours. Hey, Slick, can you pass me the gun?
Sure. Here you go.
Thanks.
Check the rifle's coil assembly. You'll notice a small control board. Pull out the gold-colored chip. Don't worry, it's designed to be removed.
Wow. That's one tiny chip. Hang on, I need to find the right tool for this. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves.
Chip? What's it do?
Most of my creations are designed around proprietary software, or hardware, like that chip. Rarely, this was because I could fabricate more sophisticated components that were commercially available, or privately for that matter. But an added benefit of this is that my inventions and work became difficult for others to decipher, interfere with, or replicate. This acted as a safeguard of sorts, and it allowed me to use certain components as physical encryption.
Oh, I get you. So the chip in this rifle is like a key.
Precisely. And this key will open the way to where I hid the holotape. You'll find its accompanying lock on the intersection of my cryo chamber.
All right, got the chip. Let's try giving this key a turn. Whoa! Whoa now!
Sealed off and concealed an old maintenance tunnel. The only way to find it was if you knew it was there. And if you had the key, of course. You'll find the holotape you need at the end of the tunnel.
Well then, after you, Slick.
I would kill for some sort of like sequenced animation system like they have in Unreal.
Chief, it's cold down here.
I can hear Jake, but I don't see him anywhere. Is he like stuck in the walls? I'm definitely hitting all sorts of the nav mesh issues here. I don't think I have the fix installed. Oh goody. Mirelurks. I'm sorry. Sorry, fellow crab lovers. Oh, I got a weapon just for you, buddy.
Mirelurks.
Get crabbed. Alright, you know what? I don't actually know how Furious works. Increase damage, just consecutive hit on the same target. Okay, perfect. So just keep smashing. You weren't ready for that.
Pesky critters. How'd they even get in here?
Crab on crab violence. Alright, there he is. I was like,
Sealed tight. Looks like this door had its own power supply, but it's long out of juice. Hey, Doc. You got another closed door down here. Any ideas? Dr. Magnuson? Huh. Guess we're too far down for the radio to work. Looks like we're on our own. This door's frozen shut. Don't think we can pry it open. We're gonna need a fusion core to get it open again. If you don't happen to have a core handy, take a look around. Maybe we'll get lucky. In the meantime, I'll see what I can do here.
okay, so I think we left a core. We did leave a core down here. I don't remember where it is. Oh, here it is.
Open says you. Nicely done. Well, let's keep going.
I love that door. I don't remember which cell it comes from originally, but I think we use it several times because it's just got such an awesome opening, and then the sound effect for it is phenomenal.
Now this looks promising. Let's see here. Hello there, little terminal. What you've got to say? Huh. Well, this is definitely where Magnuson hid the holotape. Only problem is, I think it's down at the bottom of that flooded elevator shaft. I'm sending it to the command to ascend, but nothing's happening. Maybe all that water's putting too much strain on the elevator. The increased load is too much for the servos to handle. I'm open to any suggestions you'd care to venture.
I'll see what I can do.
Always the problem solver, huh? I'm sure you'll find something that'll help. You always do. We just need to find a way to get to that holotape.
All right, so I think there's meant to be several different ways you can do this, but I'm gonna just do the way that I remember how to do it. Like, I know there are a couple methods in here, but I don't remember which ones are actually active. But it was basically set up to be that, you know, there were supposed to be effectively 3 different perk methods to do it, and then a method for people who didn't have any of the associated perks that would let them do it. So it's one of those things on my bucket list of like, hey, I should go fix that stuff. Maybe I'll do it now that I'm finding these bugs in the quest that I just wrote down. Maybe when I go fix those, I'll tinker with this and try and get this part working better, and then maybe even restore that puzzle I cut in the middle.
Yes.
All right, divert power, and simple as that. So then I think the other ways are if you have expert security, you can come back here and increase, and then there's like you can turn on auxiliary generators. And I think this was meant to be an expert terminal, but we switched it to novice because our other options weren't working. And then I think this one was going to be novice terminal, activate the bot, and then you talk to the bot, and then he could do it for you. I think it was going to be 3 of the options. I can't remember exactly. We have it all documented somewhere so that I can try and fix it.
Huh, seems there's some other goodies too. I'll keep hold of this for now. I'm gonna head back up. Let Magnuson know we found the tape. Come find me when you're ready.
Okay, hold on. Let's check out this elevator cache. What do we got? Oh, hell yeah. Some Dirty Wastelander. Now that should not be in there. Dirty Wastelander. That is a fail of leveled lists. I think we put in there, like, there's a leveled list for high-end alcohol. And did not realize that it could include post-war stuff. Oops. Oopsie. Alright, I'll put that on the list too. Why not, since we're in here.
Hold on. I want to talk with Magnuson first. Hey, Doc. We found the holotape. Dr. Magnuson. Are you there? I guess something must have come up. Suppose for now, I'll just keep hold of the holotape until we hear from him again.
What do you think happened to him?
I'm not sure. It seems kind of strange he'd cut contact before knowing the results of our efforts. Say, if you don't mind the question, how are you doing? I mean, being back in 111. You okay?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Sure, no problem. Just so you know, whenever it comes to these kind of things, you never have to shoulder them alone. I'll always do my best to help carry the burden. I care about you, and I don't want to see you hurt if I can help it. Well, I'd say it's time for me to head back to the HQ. Hopefully nothing has happened during our absence. Oh, and just an idea, but now that we've explored this place, why not officially lay claim to it? There's a lot of tech down here, not to mention a near pristine vault. That's a valuable resource in and of itself. Up to you, of course. But I think planting our flag here would be a smart move. Anyway, I guess we better get going. Stay safe, hon. You were a big help today. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Alright, quest complete. Let's see here. What is next? Okay, next is going back to State of War. We can also do the Children of Adam tapes, clear out the gunners at Hub City Auto Records, which I think is right up over there. Alright, but I think we will go ahead and claim the vault now. Okay, now we need... Oh, we got another doggy here. Attack dog. Come on, buddy. Alright, we need... Let's see. Do I have any... I do have that... Oh, just frag grenades. Alright, we're going to lay this down over here, because I bet they're going to teleport, like, right here. Don't trigger that dog meat. I just healed you, buddy. Alright, apparently he didn't like my healing. We're still over 100 on the stim packs. That feels good. Oh man, look at him rushing up there. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, there's our attack dog. Apparently that dog is like perma-broke. He just keeps falling down every time I heal him. Sorry, buddy. I tried. What's our stock? 77. Whew. That seems like a lot, but it goes fast. We started with like 115, I think. Look at all these rank ups. Love to see it. Oh, another one. Ah, we were too slow on you. Yeah, you definitely got the injury. Anybody that you don't stim back before the score screen starts, and there's a little buffer in there, like it's already passed now that the apply stim pack went away. They end up with an injury where they cost a little more to recover them. They'll recover naturally on their own, but it can take a while. Yeah, that would have been really good XP for the soldiers. Alright. Oh, one death. Ugh. The deaths always feel bad because I don't have mortal settlers on, so all of the deaths are caused by me. That is me being a little careless with my grenades or shots. Alright, this is going to be our faction identity. So now we exit out of here, and now we should get our weapons back momentarily. But if we go launch this flag, it will change from that. Okay, I just heard all my equipment come back. So now if we watch this, it should update our flag. There it goes, and there's our new symbol. And that will start appearing at all of our different locations now. Such. Oh, look at that! And now HQ just upgraded with our new emblem. Oh, but it looks like some of these corners still haven't been upgraded to have the flags, the banners put in yet. I have it on automated, so those should pop up eventually. All right, so it's getting late, but I think we have time for let's go do one of these. So let's pick one. Sure, we'll take back Oberlin Station. So we'll head over to the relay tower here. Start ourselves a little fight. Oh wait, no, I gotta get I gotta ammo up and stuff and stim packs. All right, we gotta run to town first.
We can talk about guns, or maybe you want to consider something more.
Oh, Bramble's back. Couldn't resist, huh?
Something for everyone.
We need 50 cal. We need shotgun shells. I don't need fusion cells. We have so many of those because they're so common. There we go. That feels good. Okay, back to our mission. Back to our mission. Here we go. Liberate Oberlin Station. All right, settlers, don't turn on me. Not coming for you. Coming for these jerks. All right, I haven't seen any of our troops, really. That's the first person. Fortunately, the settlers... A lot of times the settlers turn on you. I think it's because when you attack the turrets, they're technically, like, in their faction with them. So it makes a lot of the local settlers mad. I have not figured out a good solution for that. The solution is to leave the area for 24 hours so that they all chill out. That is the best solution, rather than killing your settlers. Okay, let's see if that's far enough away. Alright, do you guys have anything I can sit on? Actually, do I even... Oh, I'm not even allied with this settlement yet. Oops. Who are we even sided with on this character? We are... Oh, we're with the Brotherhood. Okay. I mean, at some point I'm just going to give up and fast travel to find a damn chair. Because I actually need to crash soon. I just thought this was going to be a simple problem to solve. Oh, that's right. Here's the Brotherhood. I forgot how deep into the save... Into this save I am. Like, we completed the whole main game already. Okay. Alright, we were going to go back to Oberlin. I was just trying to remember what we were trying to do. Holy cow, they have 32 people. What's going on? I wonder if they have a communications building and they're hitting that bug. That's it. See, I can find... I know of all sorts of bugs in SS2 where the average person doesn't notice them if they're playing, you know, just like a... Just beeline through the story playthrough. You don't run into all this stuff, but all... Okay, so now... The plots are still angry with us? Oh, you know what? We can solve this. No, stop fighting, guys. Stop fighting. Oh no, the sensor is broken. I was going to just refresh it. But I can't. Wait, maybe I can do it from the base of the plot. Repair ASM sensor. I don't have any ASM sensors. No! Okay, well, either way. We came to clean up bodies. we're good to go there. I really need to go to bed, but I'm having too much fun. All right, I kind of want to go back to HQ and see if my project started now. Okay, we're gonna check our task list. Yep, still on my task list. So let's check active projects. And what are we doing right now? Okay, we're researching swamp gas. Really, a lot of copies of this eastern perimeter. Don't know what's going on there. That could be a, yeah, I don't know. You take those back. I don't want them. I don't know why I keep getting them. Okay, so we saw the cure project start. So now let's see if that means it started our next project. Active projects. It's our uniform on the list now. There it is. It's on the active projects. Okay, so now it should be finished pretty quick here. Thanks, Frenchie. Appreciate you. Oh, we still got to solve our rare materials problem too. I don't love that. Being under 100 when all the other things are 1,000. You know what it probably is like at one point when I was going through and one time when I was going through and like changing out settlements to be like, all right, we need more food, we need more water. I probably was gutting rare materials. Oh, there it is. Faction uniform designs. Okay. Let's see if it triggers. I don't remember if it triggers instantly or if we have to leave and come back. Oh no, there it goes. Instantly, people are getting them. Look, we get the outfit. They got our logo on the side. So we got these crazy jumpsuits, and they will. Oh, you need a shower, lady. They have like little accessories on them to match their department. So this person is in facilities. So they've got some tools. Probably should have put a feather duster on them too, since they're in charge of cleaning. Let's see if we can find some more of our people in gear, and we can show you guys some of the differences in their outfits. Oh, here's somebody. What are you, buddy? And then I think the guards. Oh, he just got the generic one. So we have a generic one that's a fallback. The security guards are supposed to be getting. Oh, he's a soldier. He's one of our military department. That's why he just gets the generic one. Yes. The security guards. We have one where they've got like a 10mm on their hip. There's just a party going on over here. Okay, and here's the engineering one. You've got. Some duct tape, some more tools. What's on his other side? Looks like he's got a radio there. Come here, let me see your other side. What do you got on yourself? Yeah, just a bunch of different tools. And I've got this photo now, and I can get them for all the different variations. Now, if I go take that outfit and get it for myself, and then I were to change the customization, like make a new flag at the desk, the one that I own would remain with the old colors. So you could like design as many copies of unique outfits as you want in the game. And that is because every single one of these outfit combinations, so there are 6 different department variations, or 7 if you count the plain one. There are 7 variations of every combination of background color, emblem, and emblem color. There are records for each of them that exist. Now we use the same mesh and it's just material swapped, but there are records for everything. If you were to open the faction, I keep forgetting the name of it because it's difficult to say. Faction customization, or hold on, I need to bring the name up because I've told you guys you can go grab it. And now I realize, like in hindsight, that name, while is true, is too confusing to remember. Customizable faction identity. It has like 300,000 records in it, and we had to use Xedit script to generate them all because anyone doing that by hand would have went mad. So each of those outfits is a unique record that exists, and you can snag yourself a copy. All right, guys, I am clearly running out of steam. Just kind of running around HQ. We're gonna call it a night. This has been a fun one. You know what I should have done is go on and finished up the charity mod quest, but just taking it easy. So thank you guys for joining me. I will catch you guys all later.